The author of Engaging Virtual Meetings. I'm your producer at TechLearn's 2021 virtual conference. It's coming up October 25th to 29th. Oh my gosh, look at the time it is. So welcome to TechLearn Tips. Today we have an amazing guest. We have two guests for the first time ever on TechLearn 2021. Let's see, let's bring on, he's a communication skills expert from Pinnacle Performance Company. Let's bring up the one, the only. He's going to give a tip from his talk, G. Riley Mills.
Thank you, John. Thanks, everybody. Excited to see you all October 29th at TechLearn for our session titled Storytelling Lessons from the Walking Dead. You might be asking why storytelling lessons from the Walking Dead? Well, I am very excited to announce that my co-presenter for that session will be none other than the New York Times best-selling author of the Walking Dead novels, Jay Bonansinga. I'm going to bring him on in a second. One of the things we're going to talk about during our session are the 5 essential business stories we all should have at the ready. So let me bring on Jay, and he's going to give you the first one of the 5.
Thanks, Gary. This is an important story for me, and it was during the Walking Dead. Other than like having a lot of bottled water and maybe a good chainsaw, it's really good to have your origin story figured out. The origin story is one of the most emotional and powerful stories that we tell each other. It's the story of your company, how it got to be where it is today. It's the story of your team, how they achieved what they did and how they got to where they are today. It's your origin story that really kicks off a meeting. It connects with your listeners, and it's super important. Even the zombies love origin stories. Back to Gary.
Thanks. My favorite of the 5 types of stories we're going to discuss in that session is what we call the pie in the face story. Now, a pie in the face story is a story where you made a mistake, you screwed up, and you learned a lesson from it. You were able to take that lesson and you were able to teach other people from what you learned. So those are 2 of the 5 stories that we will be sharing with you on the 29th. You'll have to stay tuned and show up for the other 3. So join us, please, on the 29th of October for Storytelling Lessons from the Walking Dead. Back to you, John.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gary, and thank you so much, Jay. Been a fan of Walking Dead, you know, getting to watch all that. And by the way, they're going to answer the most important question, which is, do zombies poop? All right, so there we go. It's an amazing storytelling. You know, what's more important, though, is that storytelling has value for trainers. I think they have a statistic that you're much more likely to remember a story, right, than just some fact on the screen. So make sure and check this out. Hey, TechLearn 2021 has more than 130 sessions, all for $595. If you register now at techlearnconference.com, use the discount code CHEN, C-H-E-N, you're going to save $100 and get a free $29 book and see these 2 at The Walking Dead. Hey, we will see you there. Thanks, everybody. Make sure and click the button.